Alright, dude, it's Sunday. Time to watch the Eagles lose again. If you don't watch sports at all or kept up with the NFL in any way, shape, or form, I understand this as nerd talk. We're going in a completely Chad different direction right now. But listen, Eagles have no win. It's been 3 weeks. This is week number 4. This will be a whole month of losing, okay? You have to understand, once I finished Obsidian, my life has gotten infinitely better, honestly. Now, I have one final Obsidian weapon that I need to do. It's obviously the brand new AS VAL. Came out almost a week ago at this point now. It's been about 5 days or so. I haven't really figured out that many perfect class setups. I have some of them that look like this, other ones that are using like this Strela thing here, and then having the stippled, and sometimes the underbarrel isn't commando. It's actually either Merc or something. Sometimes even operator if I want the aim walking movement speed by leaving on the skeleton style. I don't know. I haven't been able to utilize the double XP as much as I wanted to, honestly, but Cold War's right around the corner anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. Please make another vlog. Why? I end up in so many of the same lobbies that I just keep rejoining games of people that I already have muted. So before I actually play, hold on. So obviously showing this, I have the Damascus AS VAL. I unlocked it last night. The gun is OP. It's broken in every which way. I only really actually use the 30-round magazine. The only time that I ever used these SPP rounds was when I was going for the long shots. And I just went into ground war, literally threw a Dragunov scope on this thing and just shot people. Took a few games to get all like the long shots and everything. It's absurd how many challenges they have for assault rifles on this game. But yeah, these rounds are super broken, but I haven't done like the super cheesy thing that people are doing with like the snapshot grenades and everything. Like snapshot grenades are actually pretty good, don't get me wrong, but they're more cheese and like being freaked out that you can actually see where the person is than anything. Like the information is huge and all that, but I feel like there are just definitely better options out there rather than the, you know, snapshot or whatever. Because even if you do have a snapshot grenade and you're shooting people through the walls with this glitch ammo and all this other stuff, you're not actually even in a gunfight at that point, right? You're not really getting much better at the game or anything either doing it, so you're not gonna be able to do it forever, and doesn't work on all these different walls and stuff like it does right now. So the recoil on this AS VAL though is kind of ridiculous. Whenever I'm shooting it, the thing just kind of goes out of control out of my hand. People say they swear up and down that this thing just straight up only kicks straight up. I swear it doesn't, not when you're using it. It bounces side to side easily. I'm using the stabilizer right now because of it. It still bounces to the side, I swear it does. Turn my render resolution up to 1440p. Well, it's slightly higher than 1440p, but honestly, looking at it, I don't know if you guys can tell a difference, but I feel like for me anyway, visually, I'm able to make out things a little bit easier with this higher render resolution, even though I'm still on a 1080p screen. I'm not crazy, right? Like, the image is clearer, right? Now, given that's probably not even a fair thing for me to ask at the moment, considering I have, like, effects over this video and everything, but it does make the game look better. I know what people are thinking. Why don't you just get a 1440p monitor? I have one. I don't feel like plugging it in. I'd also like to have higher than 144 hertz. The 1440p monitor I have is only 144 hertz. I say only, but, you know, when you're used to 240 and stuff, given in the videos, you guys don't get to see the experience of, you know, playing at 240 all the time, but you can see, like, a ledge of something and you know exactly how that ledge looks, but then you notice something is a little bit off about it. The part that's slightly sticking out of the top of this head glitch right here. That small amount of render resolution will be able to make that a lot easier to see. Other people are like, well, why don't you just crank it up to 4K then? It's like, you know, I thought about it, but I don't know how well that's gonna go. Let's see how many frames we get with the effects over the screen. So we're still around 144, you know, whatever. So if I turn this up all the way to 4K and keep the effects over this, how many frames can I get? 86, 90? Frame-wise, probably aren't even seeing a difference. So, I mean, do you notice a quality difference between the 1080 to 4K render resolution? This guy just called me Jez. Phase Jizz. I was watching your Rage Time. I haven't made one of those in quite some time. Might have to catch up. I mean, one way or the other, you're gonna go through that fire. You're wondering why I'm running shrapnel with Molotovs? It's because I have some challenges to do. Come on, man. Why do the Molotovs not kill anybody? Molotovs have been shit since as far as I can remember, man. He's literally standing in flames.
Yeah, fuck you, Phase Jev, you pussy. Yeah, fuck you.
Good luck with phase 5.
That's what I just say most of the time. I just tell them good luck in their future endeavors. Yeah, watch select. Yeah, by the way, I had this mini-map, you know, watch on here for old time's sake because I missed the way that Call of Duty was supposed to be played. And they actually ended up giving me a Damascus watch. It was in like the season pass or something like that. Honestly, unlocking that AS VAL, that wasn't so bad. You know, trying to unlock things for assault rifles is usually pretty annoying. All right, I'm gonna turn down this render thing. Visually, I can see that it's a bit more crisp, but there's always someone in that that bar, man. Like, I just don't understand. How fucked up are people's childhoods? This is the building you pick. And for a good period of time, I'm sitting here saying, you know, oh, I want to stay in 1080p, just stay hard locked at like 240 hertz or whatever, because, I mean, it feels great. It's very, very responsive. Feels very smooth. The smoothest gaming experience you can really get, but I didn't realize that the higher resolution would really result in me actually being able to see things a bit better. I know that sounds so fucking stupid when you say it like that, but it just seems like it's making a bigger difference than what I thought it would. I don't know. Maybe it's my eyes. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting like old and I think I'm seeing shit or something. I don't know. Honestly, the watch isn't that high quality when I zoom in on it. Now, given that might just be me. I don't know. I'm looking at things visually, even in real life, off of this screen. I'm starting to like look at everything in extreme detail. Out of my way to unlock the AS VAL. It's a pretty good gun. I don't really want to play with it that long, honestly. It'll be great once I'm finished with Obsidian for it. I don't know how much I'm actually going to grind it today. I don't want to put too much time and stress on myself and try to get the thing Obsidian as quickly as possible. First of all, no one really cares to see what most guns look like in Obsidian anyway. People, you know, congratulated me on, you know, unlocking Obsidian for everything. But past that point, it don't look that good. I'm not in any rush, you know, I'll get to it eventually, and it's not, I don't think these are the last weapons that'll come out for this game either. Now, obviously, once Cold War comes out, I'm likely not gonna be completing these weapons anymore, but I'll finish this AS VAL. The sniper rifle's already done, already Obsidian, you can see that, and then the other weapon that I know is supposed to be coming was what? The butterfly knife, which I'm assuming is a different kind of weapon, because they're specifying that it says butterfly knife, not just like a blueprint or something, which is kind of interesting, because I'm pretty sure there are actual, like, flippy knives and shit like that. But also the AA-12 was leaked. Well, not necessarily leaked. It was in the trailer or whatever, like characters using them on top of like the really cool, what was it? I think it's a Zane skin. Zane has some of the coolest skins in this game. Hold on. He's got like these crazy Panzer things. He's got like his default has this cool, like cloak on, and a shit ton of people already use these things like this. The fact that you're just a dude already running around with basically a cape is already attractive as is to just run around and look cool with. But then you get to these other ones. You got this one called the Icon, and I'm pretty sure that it's almost this exact same skin. It might actually be different, but it's got this similar setup with the same hoodie almost, or jacket anyway. He has a golden hockey face mask on like Jason. Obviously, the people that own Friday the 13th would never allow anyone to do anything cool with it. I mean, why would they? They had a great game called Friday the 13th that they decided to destroy. So hurting about that shit, honestly. Why did my favorite horror icon have to be owned by people that don't want the horror icon to be shown? Life is pain.